Alrighty, and hello folks, welcome back. Got some more LEGO Harry Potter years 1 through 4 for all of you, and this one is going to be level number 10, Tom Riddle's Diary. Now this is story mode, so we're just focusing on getting through the level. We're not going to get any of the collectibles or anything like that, not until we get into free play, but yeah, this is level 10, so we're hitting double digits almost halfway through the story, which is exciting, but you'll notice True was at 70,000. We're going to fall short of that, but anyways, we're going to get it started with a cutscene.
Huh?
And now here we are loading out in the bathroom kind of corridor, as I'll probably call it. But anyways, we're just going to make our way over here to the right, and then we'll head through the bathroom, and then we're going to get to another cutscene. So here we are now in the bathroom, and the level has already begun. But you'll notice here what we're doing is we're actually battling Moaning Myrtle, who is the ghost, and obviously she was a student at Hogwarts, but then she died and became a ghost. So that's a little spooky, if you will. But anyways, what we got to do is basically Moaning Myrtle is throwing these objects at us from the stalls, and what we have to do is we have to use Leviosa to throw them back at her. And once you've opened up all the stalls, you'll be able to zap Moaning Myrtle. However, you saw there when we tried to do it, we blasted open the last stall, and she just wasn't there. Like, the doors immediately closed back up, so we couldn't get a chance to shoot her, which was annoying. But anyways, we are just going to we'll just do it again, and you'll know when you can throw the objects back at her, because they'll just kind of be like normal looking objects. However, there are certain objects that are just silver, and those ones you can't use Leviosa to throw back at her. So making sure you're keeping track of all that. But anyways, you can see we've taken out 2 of her hearts, and 2 are left. But here she starts to throw a bunch of these silver ones, not giving us a chance to throw any of them back at her, which is a little bit annoying. But so there we go. You can see throw that back at her, and then we're just going to do some extra stuff for some extra studs. But anyways, then we'll throw that back at her, that back at her, and one last item, the rubber duck there. And then we can actually zap her twice for this last one, and then cutscene.
Ooh. Huh? Huh?
Alrighty, and now here we are. Now we are actually officially inside Tom Riddle's diary, and we actually get to play as Tom Riddle, who may or may not be someone we will certainly become quite accustomed to in this series. But I don't want to spoil anything, but you'll see what I mean. Anyways, you can see that we actually manipulated a bookshelf to begin with, which revealed a bone hand, which we can pick up. Then there were a couple little like those kind of switches there, which we stepped on all 3 of them, raised up the platforms on the wall, jumped up those, and then we actually created another one of those, which we stepped on, which is going to keep up those platforms indefinitely, so they won't fall back down. Then we also picked up a flower on the far left hand side of the high ledge. Then we used Lumos there in the middle to clear away those tentacle looking plants. Then we used Leviosa to put together the cabinet, step inside the cabinet, put on the earmuffs, which we will need here in a minute. But then we'll make our way back up on this higher area, and in the corner there, zap that chest, which will reveal the tooth piece. Then we'll put that in the cauldron, which will create our strength potion. But before we drink that, pick up the mandrake with your earmuffs on, then shatter away that glass, and then what we'll do is we'll take a sip of the strength potion there. Get to use Tom Riddle here, who's a pretty pretty great character, I must say. And then we'll pull on the strength handle here. Which what that will do is it will open up the floor, revealing some pieces here. Now, you can stack these up in however way you want, in whichever way you want them. There's definitely a intended way you stack them. However, I was like, ain't nobody got time for that, so we just stack them up like that, and that'll actually do. Then over here on the right side of the area, you'll notice some pixies are holding up some more of these pieces. So zap them away with Immobilis, and these basically just work like the colored blocks. You just use Leviosa, put them together. Any way will work. See, we did that. Looks a little messy, but it definitely gets the job done. Then what we're actually going to do is it's important that you take another sip of the strength potion. If you don't do that, you'll have to come back down and take another sip. But anyways, what we're going to do here is we're going to jump back up these platforms, and then we'll jump across this little gap here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to jump across these pieces that we put together, and then these ones as well. And over here on this right ledge, you'll notice there's another strength hit. So make sure you're juiced up with the strength potion, and then you can pull that lever, and then we will be able to drop down below, and we can actually head through, because that we pulled the chain of that like hog there, and he ran off. So that's nice. Then we can head into this new area, and we're just going to make our way up the path here. Only really one way you can go, and then here what we're going to do is we're going to head up that set of stairs in the corner there, and we'll jump on that activation switch there, and then up we can run up the stairs. And then up top here, you'll notice a wizard in the painting there. Zap him with your wand, and then he's going to actually throw out this like piece of the switch, put it into place, and then you can step on it, and that will raise up the stairs, or flip them around if you will, so you can run up them. Then over here, what we're going to actually do is, this is a little tricky, so what you got to do is you got to get one of your characters to stand next to that cabinet there, then use Leviosa as your other character to spin around this like lever here. However, Harry was not cooperating there, so spin it around with Leviosa, and then that will spin around the cabinet, and your other character should get over to the other side. Then you can spin this other lever with Leviosa, which will open up the path so your other character can get through. So using a bit of cooperation there to get that one done. But anyways, a little further on, we will zap that banner, and then we can reassemble the pieces into a little bounce pad there, so makeshift trampoline. And then I will bounce up onto this high ledge, and you'll notice a purple stud. Definitely not going to pass up on that. Then we'll use Lumos to clear away those tentacle-looking plants, and then that'll drop some little platforms. So use Leviosa to put them onto the wall, and then what we can do is we can actually bounce up those platforms. Then we'll use Leviosa on these pillars in the middle to shuffle them around, and once we've done that, we will head through the doorway and one last cutscene. And oh my, things are certainly starting to ramp up. Getting a lot of new information dumped on us in that level, that's for sure. Definitely an insightful level that one was, and probably one of my favorite levels we've done so far. Diving into Tom Riddle's diary was certainly very fun, but that was a nice short level. Not very much in between stuff at all through Hogwarts, but there you go, level complete. And as promised, as I said in the last level, we were going to hit 20 gold bricks, and we sure did hit 20 gold bricks here today. Anyways, folks, that's going to go ahead and do it for this quick one. Level 10, Tom Riddle's Diary Story Mode. We cranked through it pretty quickly, I'd say. But yeah, if you've got any questions or anything like that, feel free to leave them down below. Feel free to subscribe and like as well. And yeah, folks, until the next one, which will of course be at level 11, I will see all of you folks later. So yeah, see everybody. Bye.